Hello everyone and welcome to episode 97 of the WMMA 5 series here on the channel in the modern day UFC save with our fight night here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Daniel Rodriguez, D-Rod Rodriguez taking on Robbie Lawler, Ruthless Robbie Lawler. What a fun-ass main event this is. Obviously, if Robbie was in his prime, this fight would be even more insane. But even as old man Robbie Lawler's trying to keep D-Rod out of this top, I would say pretty much top 5 of the welterweight division here at 175. Should be a hell of a fight. Because both guys, I mean, D-Rod, obviously it's weird because obviously he's came onto the scene a little later in life. Undefeated right now in the UFC, 16-1, but he's 35. He is up there in age, but he just beat Wonder Boy. Went the distance with him. He pretty much 48-47 him. There was 149-47, but he's also beaten Matt Brown. He beat Ismail Nuradev as well, and he's also beaten Leonardo Santos. But this, as far as another main event for him, hasn't had a bad fight yet in the UFC. Don't think he will. Just because that is what that man does. He goes out there and puts on a show. For Robbie Lawler, of course. Our man that, boy, it's hard to believe his last loss was to the man who's now the welterweight champion, Roy McDonald, for that trilogy fight. And here, we just knocked out Tony Martin. Huge win. He's got a chance now to beat D-Rod, and he hasn't, as far as all of his wins have been finishes. He has not entered championship rounds in the save, so that's kind of crazy to think about. Don't think we're going to see this one go to the scorecards there in our main event. How's our co-main? We see the debut of the French kickboxer in Mansour Honori as taking on Anthony Showtime Pettis, of course, the Milwaukee native. 11-10 in the UFC, 24-11 overall. He is the clear favorite in this fight. This should be a fun stand-up fight. No fight cam for Anthony Pettis. As far as I want to believe, he beat Paul Felder in his last fight, going out there. And before that, had to go to the Carlos Diego Ferreira fight. Of course, he's also fought a champion now in Kevin Lee. He went to distance with Bobby Green. Got the shit kicked out of him. But I remember that fight. Pretty much Bobby Green pieced him up the whole time. But here he is, taking on a debutee in Mansour. Mansour, as far as from a kickboxing background, has a dangerous array of chokes now. His only loss to Gamrot, which is, Gamrot's a hell of a fighter, so, you can't really hold that against him. He's fought in Road FC, he's fought in KSW, Cage Warriors, and as far as WMMA, of course, the Gamrot fight was in real life, too, as far as that was in May of 2016. But here in the save, though, he's got a couple of wins under his belt. They're all, Road FC wins, so it's kind of hard to dictate how well he's going to do against somebody like Anthony Pettis. But, Anthony Pettis is the favorite, so that shows you kind of where he's at, maybe talent-wise, with everybody else that's in the 165 division now. This super lightweight division. We'll see how they both do at 165. For Leah Letson, she's taking on Olga Rubin as Big Bad Olga, as far as the Israelite, coming in at 10-3. Of course, the Milwaukee native, though, and Leah Letson looking to get a win. She is the favorite in this fight. For Olga, Jesus says. She is the favorite. Or, she's the favorite. She's coming in, making her debut. So, another debutee on the main card. That's kind of what we like using for fight nights, is getting people debuted on the card, getting everyone kind of associated with them. As far as, since it's a main card fight, you can just, you just need ESPN, or you need Fight Pass to watch it. For Letson, no, her only loss so far in the save has been her loss to Felicia Spencer. She got choked out. She had the split decision win over Zarfon Dos Santos, which that was at Fight Island 7. But as far as had a couple of fights, obviously in 2021, hasn't had a bad fight yet in the save. Don't think she'll have a bad fight here. For Olga, though, as far as we did not, as far as talk about what she's been in Bellator. She had a local fight in Europe, and then she had this fight in Invicta 40. She beat Tamika Brent, which, not the biggest of wins, but it's like, well, the division at featherweight, there's only so many spots, we don't have a lot of people, so you get an opportunity to really show your shit, even if maybe you're not ready for a big-time environment. We'll see if Olga, though, could maybe pull off an upset there. It's Eric Shelton taking on Marcel Adore, the Galesburg, Illinois native. As far as for Showtime Shelton, he is, of course, got a losing record in the UFC, 3-5 right now. Right down the line on the betting line, it is extremely close. -110 both ways. Top 20 flyweights battling. I don't know if you want to say it like that, but obviously Eric Shelton, he is 10th on the rankings, but he has had a bit of a tough go of it. His only wins are against, he did beat Askarov, which that's a huge win. That was a fantastic fight back at UFC 260. He fought Zaur Adeshev, which that was a tough fight. All those flyweights. He's fought, he had a fight with Pantoja in his debut. That went the distance, lost it on the split. Fought Jared Brooks, another split decision lost. Fought Joseph Morales, which that was a split decision win. Fought Alex Perez, which he went the distance. He's only been knocked out one time, or finished even one time, by an actual finish. And as far as that was against, again, Adeshev. Yeah, and that was, he doesn't have a bad fight. I don't think it's in his nature to have a bad fight. Yeah, he was on the Tough 24 season, was a semifinalist. He brings it. He absolutely brings it. Now for Marcel, he made his debut at our fight night last year at, I believe that was the Brazil card. Kevin Gastelum and Antonio Carlos Jr. is the main there. He beat Macon Sylvan, as far as he finished him in the third round. Should be a good fight. These flyweights are going to bring it. They always do. Should be a fun one. For our main card opener, Justin Willis and Niall Bartling. As Niall, the Nebraska wrestler, of course, a Midwestern wrestler, he's going to be looking for those takedowns. But for Justin Willis, he is the clear favorite on this. Niall making his debut, and really for Justin Willis, he needs this win more than I would say Niall does. 2-fight losing streak, did take on Steve Mowry and Muhammad Usman, so he's been kind of getting fed a lot of the new kind of up-and-coming maybe heavyweights potentially. Both have been losses as far as we've seen a third-round finish against Steve Mowry going against him, and then for Muhammad Usman, of course, went the distance, but he got beat up pretty bad. Of course, he fought Curtis Blades last year, which is just insane to think about. Obviously, Curtis Blades now going to be fighting for a belt here soon, here in the save. Going to be tough. Going to be a tough fight, I think, for Niall. He's got up a lot of weight. Niall is a pretty big heavyweight, though, 6'4". As far as, he fought a dupe, that's why I have the Z's there. He fought, as far as Josh Burns, J.A. Dudley, DJ Linderman, not the biggest of names, but he's gotten wins in most of those. He beat the fuck out of Josh Burns, 30-27 him, and then one of the north-south choke and a rear naked choke in his previous 2 wins as well. Unreal. Yeah, unreal. That's, we'll see how he does. Obviously, heavyweight, it's a crapshoot. It's a division that in real life is very easy to kind of climb the rankings up. Here in this safe, though, I would say we got a lot of killers right now in the heavyweight division. A lot of, Juan Adams and Francis. You got, as far as bigger heavyweights that are dominating right now, the 6'4", 6'5" range. Curtis Blades now is doing really well. JDS is still knocking people out at his old age. And Stipe still, I would say, gives some guys some problems potentially before he hangs it up. It's a tough division. Tough division. And Sergio Pettis taking on Rana Singh. And Rana Singh's taking this fight on extremely short notice. I thought this fight originally, when Sergio Pettis' opponent pulled out, I thought the Rana Singh fight was a little later on. I think I accidentally deleted the email on talking about him taking this fight on pretty short notice. I wish, again, you could see when he takes these fights on short notice, but exactly when. It's about a week or 2 notice. It's very, very close, because I want to obviously keep Sergio on this card, being on the Milwaukee card, because I originally thought we could just cancel the fight in general and just reschedule Sergio for another fight and not worry about it, but or just have him reschedule the same opponent, rather, excuse me. That way we didn't have to worry about having a guy take on a close fight. But then it was like, oh, it's the Milwaukee card, and it turned into a bit of a shit show there, as far as having kind of a hotshot fight for Rana Singh now to take on Sergio Pettis. We'll see how the Phenom can do. Rana Singh, though, I feel like he's got to be the first Indian fighter in the UFC now, as far as, because trying to think in real life. I believe that happened, I want to say during the pandemic. Maybe a little later, or maybe post-pandemic. Saw the first Indian fighter in the UFC, but I was thinking, because I know we just saw, obviously, the female side of things, or the first female Indian fighter, but I remember the one male Indian fighter, I forget his name, he got dropped pretty badly. His head kind of bounced on the mat like a fucking basketball after getting hit. But Sergio Pettis, though, I mean, that's a tough debut. Sergio is super talented, still not even 30 years old. Going to be his 20th win, potentially, if he can get it done. As far as he's on a 2-fight winning streak right now as well. He's fought Rob Font, Jazier De Silva, Henry Cejudo. He's fought some tough guys. It's he's beaten Joseph Benavidez, crazy enough. Split decision, but still. He beat him. And he's beaten Brandon Moreno as well. I mean, he's a guy that can absolutely bring it. And I would love to see how he can do here. And plus, he's gotten a win. You know, he's gotten a knockout win for the first time in his career by the looks of it. Kind of crazy. He fought Alex Caceres as well. That's wild to think. But yeah, just obviously Anthony's younger brother. We'll see how he does. Maybe the Pettis boys will go 2-0 tonight. For Jordan Young and Jared Trice, this is a very, very bad blood here. We even got an email saying how much bad blood these two had, and they wanted to settle the score. And they're two undefeated, as far as I would say, maybe prospects, but Jared Trice is 33, but he's Detroit, Michigan native. Wrestling background, of course, he, as far as Bellator guy, is a 3-time All-American at CMU, was also a former national champion in both freestyle and Greco-Roman wrestling. I mean, just a hell of a wrestler. He's been beating people up all over the place, you know, as far as in Bellator and now in the UFC here in the Save. He beat up Safarov, he beat up Nathan Reddy. I mean, he beats people up. It's been pretty awesome to see. But Jordan Young is very, very tough, though. He's a big grappler as far as 6'4", and inspired by Roy McDonald. And here he comes into Bellator and was beating people up pretty bad over there. As far as got signed for us, and so far, you know, as far as made his debut against Igor, which he won by split, and that was back in February 2021, so it's been off for about a year. We'll see how he does in this fight. I mean, Jared Trice, that was very, very tough, but this betting line now, minus 110 plus 110, very, very close for Jordan Young as the favorite. He's a big dude, man. I mean, Jordan Young going to have that size advantage over Jared Trice. We'll see how he does in that one, as Mark Lemminger, the Madison, Wisconsin native, gets a hometown fight against the Moldovan native, and Ion Dracul Surdu. As far as the Moldova native, no fight camp as well for Mark Lemminger. Both guys similar records, 14-5, 14-4. He lost in his debut, did Ion, but KSW guy lost to Salikov, which had a tough debut. Fucking king of kung fu there. Salikov's a bad man. But as far as Mark Lemminger, he's coming in at the underdog in this fight. He lost to Selmsberger, as far as that was at the Fight Night card with Aldo and Elkins last August. Kind of a quick turnaround for him, comparatively, as this is, again, for these two coming in at 175. Eon's the favorite. It should be a fun fight, though. They're on the prelim. And then Christian Rodriguez taking on Johnny Munoz. As far as for Christian Rodriguez, 9-1, Milwaukee, Wisconsin native again. He's coming in off of a loss in his debut, but he's a clear favorite tonight. This is all over the place, yeah, because it's another fight record that's out of whack. That needs to get changed. As far as for him, for Christian Rodriguez, making his debut now, so now we'll know at least he's looking to make his debut with a big splash. And for Johnny Munoz, see if he's in the same banner. Yep, where the fight record's off. Yep, so, but yeah, 3-time no-gi world champion as both as a blue, purple, and brown belts. That's fucking crazy. One of the most well-accomplished Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu artists out there, even at fucking, by the time he was even 20 years old. Jesus Christ. That is nuts. We'll see how he does. I mean, that's going to be a hell of a resume to compete with. The bantamweights might have a great grappler on their hands here, but Christian Rodriguez being the clear favorite kind of shows you maybe he's maybe just one-dimensional, but you still can't knock a great grappler, man. That's a tough guy to be putting away. And we see two Polish powers here making their debuts. As far as Matisse Dynamite Lagurski taking on Mazurcic Kazesko. Yeah, I believe that's how you pronounce Kazesko. But as far as the two Polish kickboxers here for Modestus, as far as I believe, I thought he was on the Tough Season. Yes, he was. Which he beat Ignacio. And he also beat, he eliminated Bermudez, Ignacio Bermudez, and then he lost to Esteban Villaverche. So he was, of course, a part of that super lightweight, tough season. Same thing for, I believe, Mesic, I thought he was. Yeah. But he lost to Georgi Izavia, which, of course, Georgi, very, very tough guy as well. So the both Polish kickboxers coming in, looking to see how they do at 165 on at least the main UFC roster. As far as Gazisko is the favorite at minus 230. Should be a fun fight, though, with those two guys having similar backgrounds and similar experience. Should be an even kilt fight. As Robbie Lawler and, of course, D-Rod. D-Rod, all of his last fights have went the distance, though, so we haven't seen a finish, but there's a guy to get a win, which is weird. As far as for D-Rod, he's won the distance every time, but for Robbie Lawler, he has not went into championship rounds yet in this save, and I think he's going to absolutely bring it. We love Robbie Lawler, of course. Boy, oh boy. Really a fun one. Crazy little world-ranked middleweights now because we bumped up the welterweight division to 175, so now the game considers them middleweights, which is kind of crazy, but it is what it is there. As Mansour. We have talking 6-1 on the Blackhat staff picks for Robbie Lawler. Give me a fun fight. Give me a fun one there. Oh, that's the second time, too, that D-Rod has main evented. The 9th time for Robbie Lawler. For, as far as Mansour, his last loss back in May of 2016. Been a while. He has finished 3 of the last 5 opponents. First time they fought, though, of course, Showtime. Pettis will have a significant weight advantage. The super lightweights, on the main card, we'll see how they do here. As far as the betting line has Anthony Pettis as a big favorite. He's probably, if I had to guess, as far as, because it's wild that he did not come in at maybe the appropriate weight, potentially there. So that's why he's thinking that he's going to have significant weight advantage. We'll see, though, in that one. As for Leah Letson, she's taking on Big Bad Olga Rubin. Is Rubin making her debut, but I would say Letson's going to get this win. We'll see, though. Stranger things have happened. Eric Shelton and Marcel Adore. This is a hell of a fight, though. Bit of a toss-up. I would have to go with Showtime on this one. Just feel like he's going to... both guys are going to bring it, though. And that might be the fight of the night on the main card. You never know. And as far as those flyweights bring it, god damn, Justin Willis has a 10-inch reach advantage. That is insane. For Niall, he's got a tough go of it with that. Giving up a 10-inch reach advantage is crazy, plus weight advantage, too. The odds are not in his favor. We'll see how he does, though. For Ranasingo, he's got a 5-inch reach advantage over Sergio Pettis. The Indian making his debut. We'll see how he does against Sergio. As for Jared Trice, Jordan Young, Doughboy, he's giving up 8 inches of reach. It's not going to help him out a lot, but his grappling is so good that I think he can overcome that reach advantage. We'll see, though. Because Jared Trice, again, he's finished all of his last opponents. Jordan Young's finished 3 of his last 5 opponents. So that one might not go to the scorecard. As for Cerudo and Lemminger here, our next contest. And it's 4-3, with Ian being the slight favorite. Very close fight, though. Very, very close fight on the Blurcast staff picks. And on the betting line as well. That's going to be a very, very close fight for Christian Rodriguez, the big favorite. Clear Blurcast staff picks favorite, 7-0. I would say his striking's just so much better than Johnny Munoz, but Munoz, if he gets a hold of him and gets him down the mat, it could be over for Christian Rodriguez. And for our Polish kickboxers, starting off the card, Gazetsko is the favorite. We'll see how the two tough alumnus do. Boy, oh boy, no camp for Dynamite. We'll see how he does, though. As far as Mark Adler, the referee, gauge that, judges, and here we go. They come in as far as Ligursky trying to come in close, trying to get close to the grapple, but gets caught maybe with a jab. Yep, nothing but down in the big right. Yep. Ligursky's got him up against the cage here. A couple of shots to the side of the stomach. Short, nice uppercut. It's dirty boxing. Yeah, they separate him though. And as far as Gazettes go now with the left hand and a clean right. Coming together again. Gazettes go with the left hand. Oh, there's a powerful shot from Ligursky. Powerful right hook. Knocks him down. Could finish him here in the first, and he does. Upset in the first fight. What a performance. I mean, these two that we knew we were going to see maybe potentially an explosive finish with Full Dynamite, and that's exactly what we got. He brought it, for sure. Good shit. What a finish, though. What a win. Great way to start off your UFC career after being on tough with a big win. Christian Rodriguez, though, taking on Johnny Munoz. Her being referee, Kate judges. Yeah, Rodriguez, the Milwaukee native, in a big ovation. Comes in, evades the big right, does Munoz. Tentative jab lands from Munoz. Oh boy, there's a head kick that rocks him. Yeah, big right hook, down he goes. If he doesn't finish him, he's in trouble. But yeah, he absolutely does. Quick work for the Milwaukee native, making a big splash in his debut. Both guys, making their debuts. But hell of a win now. We'll have to fix both those guys' fight records to make sure it's right on track. Both been looking for their 15th win here for Lemminger and Sordu, but as far as we'll see how the welterweights come at it at 175. Big ovation here from the Madison native, but in Milwaukee, but the Madison native in Wisconsin. Now looking for a takedown. Holy shit! What a flurry from Sordu. Sees 5 of 5 at home. Hits him with a leg kick. God damn. The combinations coming in fast. We're seeing that striking background. Oh, but Sordu ends up getting caught here. That leg gets caught off the kick, and now he's got the takedown. There's Lemminger. Yeah, he's going to get fucking welcome to some Midwestern wrestling here. He's going to be piecing him up, I'm sure, from the bottom, potentially. But, oh, yeah, fires off a couple of punches. Each easily being blocked with gloves. Throws some punches. Leans back to avoid him. They stand him up. We're finally going to see the second round tonight. At least potentially. Maybe there's still some time left. But yeah, some good hand speed though. Obviously, Sordu won that round. He's looking like as far as the better striker. But Lemminger's got a hold of him already to start off the second. Going to keep him up against the cage. Not a great idea. I don't think that's how you should try and win this fight, because you're already down one round on the scorecard. It's not going to happen as far as being able to squeeze one out, I don't think. But we'll see, though, because, I mean, right now, again, he's looking for that takedown and taking the initiative, but he's getting pieced up there with a 1-2. There's a spin kick to the ribs. After 3 quick punches, all of them landing. Oh, there's a fucking head kick. Down he goes. Could finish him here, and he does. Another finish. Unreal. I mean, Lemminger tried to make that a boring affair. But Sordu, hell of a performance. He looked great out there. A little bounce back after coming up short in his debut. Jordan Young and Jared Trice, though. These two, let's see how this bad blood boils in the old octagon. And they weighed in the same. But Jared Young is giving up some massive size advantage here. Or giving up. It does have a significant size advantage. Yeah, neither fighter's going to touch gloves in this one. Counter already from Jordan Young. Quick left and right hook. So there's that reach playing into a factor as well. Connects with the jab. Hits the right hand. There's Young. 1-2. Jordan Young avoids both of them. Counter jab. Ooh, big head kick here. No, it looked like he was going for a takedown rather than Jared Trice, but couldn't take the initiative. Another head kick. Jordan Young's striking has just been so good. As I say that, though, now he rocks him. That head kick really fucked him up. Now he's got a Muay Thai clinch. Oh, boy. Yeah, they get out of that quickly, though, and avoids the jab back into the pocket. Nice right hand from Young. Jared Young, man. I mean, Jordan Young, rather. We just combined both their names. But Jordan Young comes in. Oh, yeah, gets taken down by a single leg, too. Oh, but there's a leg lock here, potentially. Oh, no, doesn't get it. Looking for it again. Oh, and he got him! Oh, how about that? Jordan Young looked very, very impressive. I mean, he clearly was the better fighter tonight. It was not even close. For it being such a close betting line, I don't know if Jared Trice, he landed one strike, and that was about it. Couldn't stuff the takedown, stopped the submission, but then immediately got leg locked right before the end of the bell, and he wants Oleg Olenchev in this next fight. I mean, really, we could probably give him a top 25 guy at this rate. Light heavyweight division, a smaller division. He's got the size for it. He's pretty well rounded. He's a tough guy. He's an American top team guy too, so he's getting trained well. No fight camp really fucked up Jared Trice in that one, I would say. He needs to get a good camp going. Oh, fairly bland in interviews. But, yeah, when you're good looking like that, you can have such flaws. Wow, as Herb Dean's our referee there for our main event, the prelim, rather, as Anthony Pettis being in front of his own crowd. Lawler, Wisconsin dude, I mean, we saw Lemminger lose, but other than that, it's been a pretty good night for him. Left jab missed the right hand. Jab, right cross block, though. They come together. As Pettis using the left jab and a crunching right hook. Or crunchy kick to the thigh, rather. Here's a great right hook from Singh, though. Singh there with a two-punch combination. Quick left, straight right. Good right hand from Pettis. Sergio looking pretty good. Pretty good. He's landing shots. 1-2. Can't find his way past his opponent's guard, though. Halfway point in the round. Slipping past the right hook and counters with a quick left jab and a right cross. 1-2 from Pettis. 1-2 from Singh. Left jab, right hand blocked. Oh, connects with a quick kick. There after the left jab. Oh, and Singh's rocked. Right, he gains his wits about him and just enough time to duck under that head kick that definitely would have shut the lights off. We have a minute left. Exchange of strikes, left hand exchange. 1-2 doesn't land the blow. Does Pettis coming in with the left jab? Well, talking with a head kick, and that's the end of the first. A hell of a round, though, and we still haven't even seen the third round yet. We haven't seen a scorecard yet tonight, and I don't know if we will, the way these guys are fighting here in this one. I mean, this has been great shit from both guys, but obviously Sergio winning the round so far. Comes in with a brace of jabs here after dodging the right hand. Left jab missed the right hook. Left jab scores the scissor and kicks the legs. Come together, strikes. Off target with a flurry of a head kick, though. Left jab, nice right hook. 1-2 from Pettis. Couple of punches here. And a nice right hook as well. Then they meet in the center, miss the right cross. Here comes a counter. Singh attacks the jab and a right hook that's ducked. As now he avoids the right hand to the body. Counters the jab and a right cross that just misses. Singh acknowledges some instructions from the corner now. A curt nod of the head. And now we're back to the full attention of the fight, which again, cannot be doing that. It's a counter here from Pettis. Quick left and right hook that's avoided last possible second, though. Nice sticking right head kick, rather, after countering the right hand. Didn't rock him or anything, but another great round, and this has been a great fight. Sergio up on the scorecard. As old Rana Singh needs a finish, but he's looked good at taking this fight on short notice like he did, as there's a left jab and a nice right head kick. Oh, and he rocked him. Vicious uppercut down he goes. He might just be put up. Oh, now we're arm triangles here. Thought that was going to be it. Americana now. Look at Sergio. Now, pulling off all these submission attempts. He's going for a finish. You got to give him that back to the arm triangle. I mean, that's a hell of a job. Nice right hook to the ribs. Sergio slowing down. Good right hand here off the counter. Sergio, I mean, he looked tremendous tonight. Obviously, Singh. He gets a takedown at least. At least he's got something. Oh, he had his back, too. Damn. That's tough. He looked great, though. Sergio. Yeah, he clearly won that fight. But that was a fun fight, though. I mean, you got to give it to Singh for taking that fight on pretty short notice. But my God. Sergio Pettis. Move sport guy. He looked tremendous tonight. And now we go to the main card. We open up with the heavyweights. We'll see how Justin Willis does against the Midwesterner and the Nebraska native for Niall Bartling. Team punishment guy, too. Oh, my. As we'll see how he does. Mark Goddard's referee. Cage side judges. Yeah, give it up at least 30 pounds and 10 inches of reach. Fucking GG's on the chat for Niall Bartling. He's looking for a takedown, though, but he can't take the initiative. Again, Bartling's looking like he wants to shoot him, but does not want to get hit with one of these big-time shots. There's a jab and a left to the ribs. Right hand and a straight left, so a nice little 1-2 again. Jab hits home, straight right lands hard. Bartling's still looking for that takedown, and he just keeps on getting fucked up in the process as he keeps on waiting. 2 jabs and a left cross. God damn. Missed the left. Oh, hits the big left hand, rather. I thought he missed it. There's the takedown. He couldn't stop him, though. It's a scramble already. As Willis gets back up. But Willis is already up first, but he's only grabbed the waist lock. So now Bartling releases it, and then back underway. Striking-wise, interesting he didn't try and take him down having his back like that. But it is what it is, I guess, as far as that went for the combination of the right jab and a leg kick. Or a body kick, rather. Excuse me. He missed it. Left cross lands hard. He survives the round. Willis is up. Looking good. He's a clear favorite. Real uphill battle. It's been an uphill battle since the moment the bell rang for old Niall Bartling. Trying to take the initiative is Justin Willis. Jab, straight left hand rather, lands hard. Another combination, jab and a leg kick. Justin Willis is getting tired though. I might give a chance for Bartling to come in and maybe get something going, but now the leg kicks are starting to affect his movement. The limping now is taking a very noticeable effect on him, and there's a fantastic left cross after the jab fails to land. Wobbles him, drops him, looking for another big-time shot. After big-time shot, and down he goes. Out goes Niall Bartling, and Justin Willis is going to win this one, as he will be 11-4, 10-1 now for the previously undefeated Niall Bartling. But he wants Sergey Pavlovich. There's Justin Willis. That's a hell of a fight. And that's a hell of a call-out. Eric Showtime Shelton taking on Marcel Adore. Both men looking to get a big win in this flyweight division and maybe potentially get on the right track for Eric Shelton. And for Marcel, he's looking to maybe potentially jump into the top 15. Mark Arnold's referee again. Cage side judges, and here we go. Oh, here, darting in and out of range, looking for his chance to come in. Well, here comes a big right cross that lands hard from Adore. They meet in the center again. Missed the body kick. The Adore leg kick easily checked though. There's Adore. Man, Adore's looking pretty good. 1-2. Shelton's equal to it though. Oh, caught him with a feint. Shelton's off balance here. Missed the right hook, and it's kind of the right cross. I mean, so far Marcel Adore is clearly the better striker, and he lands a stinging head kick. Down goes Shelton after a massive head kick. Jesus Christ. Marcel Adore just put the fucking lights out real quick. And that's the type of shit we love to see from these flyweights. Brazilian top team guy that is looking to make a run potentially in this division. That is always changing, it seems like, here in the save, which is very funny because obviously in real life, oh fucking Pantoja, I mean, he just keeps on beating people no matter who they feed him. And boy oh boy, hell of a head kick. God damn, as we'll see how the Milwaukee native does here as Leah Letson takes on Big Bad Olga Rubin as Herb Dean's referee. Cage side judges here. Loud ovation for the Milwaukee native. And here we got another Taekwondo Milwaukee native as well. As she connects clean with the right hand. Rubin lands 2 jabs with the left hand's blocked. Letson, again, pushing the pace. Left hand misses, though, from Rubin. Nice body kick, though. Now Letson in the left jab doesn't connect with the right hand of the body, though. Letson with the takedown. Interesting. And trying to pass. It's a scramble. Letson comes down on top, though. So we're back where we started, looking for side control. Another scramble. It's now halfway point in the round. Scrambles back to her feet, grabs her. Backs her up. Oh, releases back control now. Interesting. Again, no girl has... Or nobody... Oh! Went for the fucking wicked head kick. But she gets countered with one. Holy shit. Knocked her clean out. Leah Letson. Jesus Christ. What a win. An 8-2 now. Knocked her out cold. That's a tough debut. I mean, we've seen some vicious-ass knockouts tonight. And now our co-main event, we might see another one here. As the 165ers looking to see what they got. Man, 6 foot, 165. That is a crazy, crazy weight at for somebody of his height. But we'll see. Herb Dean is our referee. I mean, Anthony Pettis is the clear favorite. He's probably weighing a little heavier. He might be coming in at 175. Maybe even 170 in general. So we'll see how he does. As far as he's coming in on the attack, counter jab from Mansour. And there's a left jab. Misses the vicious right, though. Pettis is going for that big-time shot early. He's not able to land many shots. Gets countered with the left hook to the ribs. Yeah, Pettis getting countered again. And so far, Mansour's counter-striking has been better than Anthony Pettis' Taekwondo. Missed the right hook. Quick kick to the lead leg from Mansour. Ooh, lands a left kick to the ribcage of the left jab, 1-2. Some nice footwork there from Mansour, and he also follows up with a leg kick too. Nice. Nice. So yeah, there's another combination here that's getting countered. Mansour attacking the left jab, but the right hook's ducked. Glance would go with a high kick. Mansour, if that would have landed flush, that probably would have been it. Mansour gets caught with a 1-2. Quick left straight right from Pettis. Clean right hand after the jab from Mansour. Two left hands off the counter. Hits a body kick now. Does Pettis? Pettis been using these body kicks in a pretty good display. Oh my god, speaking of a good display, fast combination here. 3-punch combinations with a right cross. Didn't rock him though. Right cross here lands after the jab. Oh, actually the right cross doesn't land after the quick punch, rather. Mansoor probably won that round. Yeah, that was a great round. He pumped up. The underdog looking pretty good. He does not look like an underdog. He's been toe-to-toe for Anthony Pettis for at least those first 5 minutes, and we'll see how the second round plays out as they meet in the center. Misses the left hook, or right hook rather, excuse me. He gets kind of a left jab and a big right hand that just misses though. Mansoor with the left hand. Body kick misses though after the left jab. That's Pettis. Now left hand exchange. Misses all the strikes there. Misses all the strikes again. Off target with the jab. Doesn't make contact on a low kick. Shows how light he is on his feet, dancing out there. A couple punches and a low kick. Left hand, either strike didn't really land anything now. Off target, left jab also fails on the hook to the body. Good, nice little roundhouse kick to the body. Mansoor shows good footwork, avoids the attack. Jab, right hand blocked. Scores with a single punch. I have a sudden flurry here. Misses the right hook. Is now the engage. Misses the big right hand, pulling off bounds and allowing Mansoor to attack with a clean right hand. Another clean shot here. Left jab and missed with a clean head kick though. Left jab, left hook to the body from Mansoor. Great counters. Just great 1-2s here from both guys. At least Mansoor hits his 1-2. Pettis missed the left jab, but he hits a great right hook. Ooh, may have broken his nose than Mansoor's, man. Anthony Pettis, blood coming down. Oh, he rocked him with that shot too. And there's a big right behind the ear. Oh, down he goes, and he might be finished here. He does get the win. Mansoor beating Anthony Pettis. No sweep for the Pettis brothers. That is very, very tough. Mansoor with a huge upset win, and he wants Joey Davis next. Yeah, super lightweight division, it's a fucking crapshoot and a half with it being such a new division. But that win really cements him as maybe a potential top 5 super lightweight. That's kind of crazy. Isaiah, D-Rod, Ruthless Robbie, Lawler. This is going to be a hell of a fight here. I mean, her being the referee for this one are cage side judges. Here we go. They touch gloves, they engage already. Dodges left hand counter attacks to the brace of jazz, followed by a body kick that misses though. So D-Rod already off the counter. Dodging again, but their shots are coming up short. So yeah, and again, he's landing the jab, but his left hook is ducked. Another counter. D-Rod's counter striking has been insane. There's 4 quick punches, big left hand block though. Oh, nails the left cross as Robbie Lawler. Missed it again, and here comes another counter. Left cross. After a brace of jabs too, so now he's starting to land some combinations off the counter. D-Rod striking, looking real good. 2 quick punches, then a nice uppercut. There's a jab and a nice left hook from Robbie Lawler. And that's the end of the first round already. I mean, the boxing on display from both men, and D-Rod's boxing a little better tonight. We'll see what happens here. Oh, slipping past the left hook and attacks with the jab and a left hook to score the last possible second. Kick to the legs now. Nice left hook after the jab misses from Robbie. Counter again. Robbie Lawler's getting countered, and he's getting pieced up pretty badly. Right hook to the ribs. Another counter. Rodriguez slipping past it and counters with a pair of jabs followed by a left kick, or a leg kick rather, that misses. Went for a flurry again, but does connect on the low kick. Great left hook from Robbie Lawler. Robbie's landing these big-time one-time shots, but he hasn't been able to rock them or drop them or anything. But he can do it, though. He's got the power to do it. Misses the right jab, hits a left cross, does D-Rod, and here comes a 2 quick punch combination after a nice uppercut from Robbie Lawler, and he knocks him down off the uppercut. He might finish him here. And he does. That's what Ruthless Robbie Lawler does. He brings the fucking violence. We knew this wasn't going to go the distance, and it was not for D-Rod, his first loss in the UFC, and what a win, though, for Robbie Lawler. I mean, who knows? Maybe he gets another big win against another ranked guy, and we might have Robbie Lawler versus Roy McDonald 4. I mean, you never know. You never fucking know. But he plays everyone in Hard Knocks 365, and he's a bad motherfucker in there. About 9,000 on hand, $2 million gate, though, goddamn. Yeah, great fights, though. Really, there's just 2 decent fights. There was really one, I don't think that should have been rated decent. I think Mansoor looked tremendous out there. He just completely outpieced Anthony Pettis. It just was what it was. But we had 2 crazy head kick knockouts. We had 4 finishes off of strikes, actually 5 finishes off of strikes. Of course, yeah, we had Ligursky getting the one with the knockout in the first round. We didn't see the scorecard to the main card, or again, the prelim of the main event of the prelim. Jesus, I don't know why I can't say that, but my God. Just great performances tonight. Increased the popularity everywhere, too. Can't beat it. Yeah, performance bonuses for a lot of people tonight. Don't think we'll give one to Justin Willis. We'll give one to Sergio. He looked very, very good tonight. Yeah, I mean, Ligursky looked great tonight as well. Sergio looked good as well. And some good shit. Yeah, still made about $2.5 million. Robbie Lawler made $500,000. That's great to see. Great shit. And that will do it, though, for this episode. Just a night of violence there for the Fight Night card. And we will catch you guys next time for our next installment, as we are coming up on 100 episodes of this save. And it's been a lot of fun, and there's really no end in sight for this one. It's really just coming down to basically once we get tired of it. But right now, full steam ahead. And we'll catch you guys next time for the Fight Island card, which we have not named yet, but it is Volkanovski and Bryce Mitchell. So we'll see how that main event plays out and that card plays out as we go to Saudi Arabia next time. Take care, everyone.